guys were out to lunch and they got ambushed like that. And it's just so sad, and we'll never know why.
That is just so powerful there. All of those men standing by in that salute as the body of Officer Phillip Wagner passing them by. Here in Northeast Ohio, just a very sad day. Heavy hearts here as Officer Phillip Wagner was a beloved husband, he was a father and a friend and a son. And he was a proud combat veteran for the U.S. Marine Corps and a staple to the Lorain Police Department for the last 4 years. But just so heartbreaking as later this morning, thousands of people will be gathering at Rocket Arena to honor his service and his sacrifice to our nation.
Many of them showing up now. Tragically, he died from that being shot in that ambush that left 2 other officers injured. And our team coverage continues. Stacey Fry is standing by outside Rocket Arena with a look ahead to this morning's funeral service. Jessica Dill is in North Ridgeville at the funeral home where that procession took place. Jess, good morning.
Good morning. Such a somber day here. So many impacted by this death. We're going to get you a live look actually at the Crusher Stadium right now, where another procession just stepped off. That is where different surrounding departments in the county and the city, they all gathered at the Crusher Stadium this morning, and they are leaving there. They are now heading down to Rocket Arena. As we know, the procession here earlier in North Ridgeville was just for Lorain Police Department as well as the family. But again, the other surrounding departments met at the Crusher Stadium, and they are all going down together to show their support down to Rocket Arena now. Around 7:45 this morning, the Lorain Police Department and Officer Wagner's family processed from the funeral home to Rocket Arena. The procession here earlier, they kept that private to the police department, who has suffered so much the past week. 35-year-old police officer and Marine Corps veteran Phillip Wagner was killed in the line of duty last week in an ambush. 2 other Lorain officers were injured. Ever since his death, Northeast Ohio has shown continuous support for Officer Wagner. That's no different today. People started arriving early to the funeral home to line the route. The first family to arrive was here at 4:30 in the morning and say they came to show support to Officer Wagner's loved ones, but also to support all police officers who put their life on the line every day.
They're out fighting for us every day. And we want them to get home safe like we get home safe.
My thing is, they pay all these football players all this big time money. And these men go out and protect our lives, and they get paid pennies. That's sad.
Well, the families who were here today say they will continue to show their love and support to the officer's family, as well as all of the Lorain County Police Departments. We, of course, will keep you updated on this throughout the day here. We have so much team coverage because, as we know, the funeral will soon be starting at Rocket Arena downtown. That is where we find Stacey Fry with the latest there. Stacey, good morning.
Good morning. An incredibly difficult day. It seems like impossible for this family to have to face this, but today is the day that Officer Wagner will be laid to rest. As you've been describing, there are basically 2 processions. The first went through here with his family, with his body, going into Rocket Arena. The doors open to the general public at 10, and then the memorial service is at 11. If you take a look at Skyfox, you can see flying up over here, most of the police vehicles that are on scene are from Lorain and Cleveland at this point, and then we'll have the officers from the other communities filtering in. So at this moment, 9th Street is open, passing by here, and then we presume that they'll be blocking off some streets again as we have a flow of the second half of that procession. It's just to see this thin blue line in such an evidential way, all the support in the police community, but the surrounding community as well, to honor this fallen hero, Patrolman Phillip Wagner, who was shot and killed last Wednesday. We have witnessed an immense outpouring of community support. Meals dropped off at the station, flowers and candles, the glow of blue luminaries lining the sidewalks outside Lorain PD. And it's just been incredible. T-shirt sales, bracelet sales, all kinds of things to try and support the family of Officer Wagner. He was a husband, father of 3 young children. I spoke with a couple of people out here this morning, a lot of them just coming to be present, to be part of this, to witness this, and to show their support for this family, even though they have no connection to them.
I'm here to support Officer Wagner and the rest of the officers that do their work every day for us, and they run into danger and they do whatever they need to do to help us in time of crisis.
To show my support for the Wagner family and just to be a part of this, compelled in my heart, to show my support and the deepest sympathy to the family.
We have seen so much of that support on so many levels. I was speaking with Acting Chief Failing on Monday out of Lorain PD, and he remarked about all the surrounding police agencies who stepped up to help these officers in his department to mourn, to take the time that they needed to be together, to be at the hospital, to be supporting the two officers who survived that horrendous ambush. Again, Officer Payne, Officer Gale, both of whom are going to be here this morning. They insisted on being here for the memorial service, even though they're both going through surgeries back home, going through surgeries. It's a tough road for both of them, but none tougher than for Mrs. Wagner and those three young children who no longer have their father.
100%. We all said support is amazing. It's one thing, but at the end of the day, those children don't have their father. She doesn't have her husband, and life is forever changed for so many people because of that just one tragic move that happened last week. Just so awful.
Truly.
Stacey, thank you so much. We'll check in with Stacey as the event continues later on this morning. Live reports for Officer Wagner's funeral at Rocket Arena. You can always find more information online at fox8.com and, of course, our Fox 8 app.